Let me hand over this file to Honorable Kimunya and ask him to come and take the seat that I have warmed for the last 7 years, and I wish him all the best.
Garissa Township Member of Parliament Aden Duale was on Monday removed from his influential seat of the Leader of Majority earlier today, handed the baton to his successor, Kipipiri Member of Parliament Amos Kimunya, and defended his record, saying he was leaving the front bench with his head held high.
Indeed proud to know that during my helm as the Leader of Majority, I was able to push through the agenda of the Majority Party effectively. The results are out there and they speak for themselves. I was not removed for inefficiency or lack of delivery, but simply the circle of the career of politicians. I therefore harbor no ill feelings or grudge.
Despite being a highly spirited defender of President Uhuru Kenyatta and his deputy William Ruto for the past 7 years, there was a rare consensus from both sides of the House about his exemplary record. Duale was the first occupier of the seat under the 2010 Constitution.
Me to unconditionally ask for forgiveness and apologies to anyone in this House and outside who I may offended in the course of executing my duties. I was simply doing my job. And such is the nature of the job, as Honorable Kimunya will come to appreciate soon.
Further, especially some of us who are new-timers. I think today will remain to be orphans. The only solace we have is that Honorable Duale was not released because of incompetence, but because of political intrigue.
Kimunya, on his acceptance speech, said he would draw from his experience having served as the leader of government business in the 10th Parliament.
The people of Garissa Town constituency may not have appreciated what you do in the House, because it's like, how does it translate to issues on the ground? Now, perhaps within the next 2 or so years, it will give you also an opportunity to get back to them and they see on the ground and get to understand what you've been doing for the last 7 years.
Duale's farewell speech was the subject of a warm banter on the floor of the House, earning him praise even from members of the opposition, whom he has been engaging in often vicious fights. The MPs, including Minority Whip Junaid Mohammed and Minority Leader John Badi, were quick to point out that Duale, an unrepentant defender of William Ruto, may have fallen on the sword because of his political leaning.
And to the former Majority Leader, politically, my brother, when you see us following Baba like cows, we are fearing consequences like the one you are facing now. So politics is like that, Mukova. It is today, if you go against the wishes of the people who own parties, the people who lead this country, the consequence is a good experience for me. I will be more loyal than I was now. I will sing Baba throughout.
Duale weathered a lot of storms as the Majority Leader. And that time in the 11th Parliament, sometimes it was really annoying us. Remember the Security Laws Amendment Bill, Mr. Speaker. We fought here physically. I didn't fight with him physically, but we fought with words. I only didn't fight him physically because he was my friend, personal level. But if he was not my friend that day, I think I would have looked for a way of hitting him and probably would have also retaliated.
The changes will also see Duale, who served as the Majority Leader for the last 7 years, discharged from a number of committees, which he was a member courtesy of the position. The committees include the House Business Committee, the Committee on Selection and the Committee on Appointments. In what was seen as a dramatic reversal of roles, Duale, who has been spearheading government business in the House, was now in the backbench to oversight the executive. Angela Cheror, K24 Evening Edition.